The earth trembled with a force never before witnessed. Ancient mountains, once thought eternal, shuddered and began to crumble, their mighty peaks collapsing into valleys below. The very ground beneath humanity's feet split open, sending shockwaves across the land. Trees toppled, rocks tumbled, and the world seemed to hold its breath as the planet's crust shifted in a violent dance of destruction. Oceans, stirred by the chaos, roared with unrestrained fury. Towering waves rose from the depths, crashing onto the land and swallowing entire coastlines. Tsunamis swept away forests, villages, and all signs of life in their path, leaving behind a world unrecognizable. The relentless power of water reshaped the very face of the continents, erasing the familiar and forging the new. Suddenly, a blinding light split the sky. A colossal meteor, a celestial wanderer, unleashed its fiery wrath upon the earth. The heavens themselves seemed to ignite as the meteor tore through the atmosphere, trailing fire and smoke. Its impact sent shockwaves that echoed for miles, igniting forests and turning night into day. The world was forever changed in that instant, marked by the scars of cosmic violence. Volcanoes erupted in response, spewing rivers of molten rock and clouds of ash that blotted out the sun. The sky darkened, and day became night as ash rained down, covering the earth in a suffocating shroud. Tsunamis, born from the chaos, swept across continents, carving new rivers and lakes and reshaping the world's geography in a matter of moments. In the aftermath, silence reigned, a silence heavy with both destruction and the promise of renewal. The land lay barren and grey, stripped of life and colour. Yet in this quiet, there was a sense of anticipation, as if the earth itself was pausing, gathering strength for what would come next. From these ashes, life would rise again. Tiny green shoots pushed through the blackened soil, defying the devastation. Plants and animals slowly returned, adapting to the changed world. The scars of the disaster remained, but so did the indomitable will to survive and thrive, forever marked by the celestial firestorm that had nearly ended it all. It was from this crucible of chaos and rebirth that the ancestors of the Korean people, the legendary Hwan Tribe, emerged. They were shaped by the trials of the earth and sky, their resilience forged in the fires of disaster and the hope of new beginnings. The memory of the fiery sky and trembling earth became a legend, passed down through generations as a reminder of the cosmos' awesome power and the enduring spirit of life. This story, etched into the land and the hearts of its people, continues to inspire awe and reverence for the forces that shaped our world. In the dawn of the Neolithic era, the Hwan Tribe emerged amidst sweeping changes in the land. As the world shifted and ancient forests blanketed the valleys, these early people learned to adapt, forging a new way of life in a world both beautiful and unpredictable. The Hwan Tribe became skilled at reading the rhythms of nature, understanding the seasons, and surviving in harmony with their environment. They learned to hunt wild animals with sharpened stone tools, gather edible plants from the dense forests, and build sturdy shelters from wood and animal hides. Each day brought new challenges, but also new discoveries, as they explored the land and shared their knowledge with one another. At night, the tribe would gather around flickering campfires, gazing up at the vast night sky. The stars became their guides, inspiring awe and curiosity. They began to weave stories about the heavens, believing that a divine being had descended from the stars, bringing wisdom and hope to their people. These tales, passed down through generations, became the foundation of the Hwan Tribe's beliefs and identity. Through storytelling, rituals, and carvings etched in stone, they preserved their history and honored the mysteries of the cosmos. Central to their faith was the legend of Hwanin, the Lord of Heaven, who watched over the world from above. It was said that Hwanin sent his son, Hwanung, to descend from the sacred peak of Mount Baeksan, guiding humanity and teaching them the ways of wisdom, justice, and harmony with nature. The legend of Hwanin and Hwanung, two revered figures in Korean mythology, is carefully preserved in the Samseonggi, a treasured historical text. This ancient manuscript serves as a bridge between myth and history, offering a glimpse into the spiritual beliefs of early Korea. The Samseongi was compiled by the Silla monk Anhamno in the 6th century, during a time when Korea was seeking to define its cultural identity. Anhamno, a devoted scholar and spiritual leader, gathered stories passed down through generations, ensuring that the origins of the Korean people would not be forgotten. Drawing from both ancient texts and rich oral traditions, Anhamno described in vivid detail Hwanung's miraculous descent upon the sacred slopes of Mount Baeksan, a place shrouded in mist and legend. This mountain, believed to be a gateway between heaven and earth, was chosen as the site of a divine encounter. According to the tale, Hwanung arrived in a radiant chariot of light, his presence illuminating the land. He was not alone. Thousands of celestial beings accompanied him, their arrival marking a new era for the people below. The sky itself seemed to open, welcoming these heavenly visitors. These divine beings brought invaluable knowledge to humanity. They taught the early Koreans the secrets of agriculture, the art of weaving, and the mastery of fire, skills that would forever change the course of their society. With these gifts, the people learned to cultivate the land, create clothing, and harness the power of nature. These blessings transformed the Hwan tribe from simple hunter-gatherers into a thriving, organized civilization. The legacy of Hwanung's descent and Anhamno's careful preservation of this tale continue to inspire pride and wonder in Korean heritage today. Fire, the celestial gift, became the cornerstone of the Hwan tribe's progress. It provided warmth, light, and the means to cook, fueling survival and innovation. Mastery of fire propelled them towards civilization. The Hwan tribe's story, as told in the Encounter Hwanung at Nangatan's Dawn by Lee Jong-chan, is one of resilience and the transformative power of knowledge. It continues to shape Korean identity and inspire belief in a brighter future.